Hello everybody. How you doing today? It's Monday, June 14th. It's Flag Day. I'm home in Rhode Island. I just had a weekend in New York. I went up for my dad's celebration of life service. It's been a very emotional weekend, as you can imagine. The drive home was kind of tough too, because after the emotional experience of the day, just getting home through traffic and sitting in the car for that long of time, did a number on my body and my emotions. So I want to tell you today about Melissa and Frank, because Melissa and Frank are two powerhouse essential oils that right now are my best friends, because they're helping me get through this emotional time. And Melissa is also 10% off this month, so that makes it even a greater reason to talk about this little powerhouse of an oil, Melissa. Alright, so Melissa is a really good one to help support a healthy immune system. But how I want to use it and how I want to show you how I've been using it is you just take the cap off the bottle, and then I just take my thumb and put it on the top of the bottle, flip it over, flip it up, and then take my thumb and press it to the roof of my mouth. I'm going to admit, it's not the most nice tasting oil, but its emotional benefits are so powerful, and it's really helping me get through this time of healing with the loss of my dad. So I have this book. It's an old version of the copy of essential oils. It's called Emotions and Essential Oils. So I want to look up the Melissa oil that we're talking about now. And it is called in the book the Oil of Light. And I want to share with you what it says, because it says Melissa oil awakens the soul to truth and light. It reminds individuals of who they truly are and why they came to this earth. Melissa invites one to release everything and anything that holds them back from reaching their fullest potential. Melissa assists an individual in receiving spiritual guidance by reconnecting them with their inner voice. It uplifts the soul by literally preparing one to up-level. When an individual feels too weighed down by the burdens of life, Melissa encourages them to keep going. I'm sorry about that. It says the oil invites one to participate in higher realms of living and dreaming. As an individual stays connected to spiritual sources, they feel a lightness in their being and a brightness in their core. This oil fuels the spark of energy that ignites an individual's true self. Melissa assists them in shedding everything that is not in harmony with their inner light. Melissa's enthusiasm is contagious. Through the intense light and vibration Melissa has to offer, an individual may feel they cannot help but let go of depression and other low vibrations that are holding them down. It teaches one the joy of living. So, Melissa is very powerful. And what you do for the Melissa Challenge is you take the drop on your roof of your mouth, you set your alarm for on the hour. You know, when you wake up in the morning, you do it on the hour, one drop on your roof of your mouth for 12 hours, okay? And every hour on the hour, one drop for 12 hours. And really, you're not even using a whole drop, because you're just doing a flip back and forth. So Melissa is one of the pricier oils because of the time frame where they can distill it. All right, it's only available to be distilled, I think it's 3 weeks out of the year, so only 21 out of 365 days. That's a pretty short distillation period, right, or for when they can harvest it. So it does come from the lemon balm plant, and you can blend Melissa with other oils, and my favorite is frankincense, because frankincense oil, it's known as the king of oils, but anything that you use frankincense with, frankincense enhances that oil and the power that that oil has. All right? And now usually when I use frankincense, I do it like the drop under my tongue. Just like that. Again, not the most best tasting stuff, but the calmness that I feel and the weight that gets lifted off my shoulders when I do a drop of frankincense under my tongue, the feeling is amazing. And I can't describe it to you in words. You just have to try it yourself, okay? But together, Melissa and frankincense are powerful. So, I want to share with you, again, back to from the same book, what it has to say about frankincense. Because I always remember frankincense, that it's connected to the Father. And because I've been so emotional because I lost my own dad, frankincense has been a wonderful oil for my journey through this time period in my life. And frankincense is known as the oil of truth. And frankincense reveals deceptions and false truths. It invites individuals to let go of lower vibrations, lies, deceptions, and negativity. This oil helps create a new perspectives based on light and truth. Frankincense recalls to memory spiritual understanding, gifts, wisdom, and knowledge that the soul brought into the world. It is a powerful cleanser of spiritual darkness. Frankincense assists in pulling the scales of darkness from the eyes, the barriers from the mind, and the walls from the heart. Though connecting the soul with its inner light, this oil reveals the truth. Frankincense supports in creating a healthy attachment with one's Father. It assists spiritual awakening and helps an individual feel the fatherly love of the divine. When one has felt abandoned or forgotten, frankincense reminds them that they are loved and protected. While this oil is incredibly powerful, it is also gentle, like a loving father who nurtures, guides, and protects. Frankincense shields the body and soul from negative influences and assists the soul in its spiritual evolution. Enhancing practices of prayer and meditation, this oil opens spiritual channels that allow an individual to connect to God. Through the light and power of frankincense, the individual can draw closer to divinity, healthy masculinity, and the grandeur of the true self. Pretty powerful stuff. So frankincense, along with Melissa, there's so many fun different ways to use them, but I have them going in my diffuser to help with my emotional health. Now, another oil that I've used a lot this weekend is Adaptive. Adaptive is the calming blend, and I carried the Adaptive with me in a roller, and I wore it as perfume, and I put it on my wrists, I put it right around my ears, on the back of my neck, over on my temples, and Adaptive helps me just get a nice calm feeling. And I have this one going in the diffuser in the kitchen right now, but I just show you how if you take one drop of the oil and you just rub it in your hands and smell, take a nice deep breath and breathe it out. It's so calming and relaxing. And then I just take the rest of the oil and I rub it in the back of my neck, and I run my fingers through my hair so that when if I move around, I can still get the aroma. I use my hair as my own personal diffuser. So, people ask me why I don't want to cut my hair. Well, because I put oils in my hair all the time. I'm crazy, yes, I know. That's okay. Do you wear oils in your hair? What's your favorite way to wear oils? So, Melissa and Frank, again, Melissa is 10% off. And another one that really goes great with this pair is actually the one that's the product of the month. And I love how whatever promotions doTERRA is running at any given time in my life, I always am able to find the way to use those particular oils in my life with what I'm going through. And wild orange, this one is amazing. I use it on my dryer balls and every load of laundry, so my clothes have that hint of orange scent to it. But wild orange smells just like you've cut open an orange on your counter. And if you already have your own doTERRA wholesale account, then tomorrow is the last day. If you place a 125 PV order in your loyalty rewards cart, then you get a free wild orange added to your oil right away. I mean, your order gets sent to you free. So while I'm talking about emotions, I might as well just add in the emotional side of wild orange, being I have my book handy. And wild orange addresses a wide variety of emotional issues. It inspires abundance. It fosters creativity. It supports a positive mood. It restores physical energy and aids in transitions. I mean, I can deal with all of that stuff right now. I need help with a positive mood. I need help to restore my physical energy, and I'm definitely going through a transition without my dad in my life anymore, at least on this earth. But wild orange also reconnects individuals with their inner child and brings spontaneity, fun, joy, and play into one's life. At its core, wild orange teaches the true meaning of abundance. It encourages individuals to let go of scarcity mindsets, and with all their manifestations, including fear, nervousness, inflexibility, workaholism, lack of humor, and the belief that there is not enough. Wild orange reminds the soul of the limitless supply found in nature. Fruit trees, like orange, give freely to all in need. Wild orange teaches individuals to give without thought of compensation. In nature, there's always enough to go around. Wild orange encourages individuals to let go of their need to hoard, which is the epitome of scarcity. Wild orange also assists an individual's natural creative sense. It inspires limitless solutions for problems and issues. One never needs to fear. Wild orange invites the individual to completely let go, as a child does, to live from their authentic self. In our authenticity, we are abundance. Sharing, playing, relaxing, and enjoying the bounties of life. These are the gifts that are bestowed by wild orange essential oil. All right, so if you haven't yet and you have your own doTERRA account, then go ahead and place your 125 PV LRP order by tomorrow so you can get your free wild orange. And if you don't have your own doTERRA wholesale account already, then you can get started. I recommend the Aroma Essentials kit because you can get the wild orange in that kit along with peppermint, which is my favorite wake up blend, wild orange and peppermint. That's if you order 100 PV, any order, you can get the free Breathe Touch. And that's another oil that I've been using actually to help. Let's talk about Breathe for a second because that's been helping me during this time getting through the grief too. And I've been actually using the Breathe roller, and it's still out in my car because when I was driving, it has peppermint in it, which helps keep you alert. So as I was driving, I just rolled it a little bit on my chest and rolled it on my wrist to help keep me awake and alert when I was driving back from New York. So in the same book, as far as the Breathe Respiratory Blend, it says addresses the inability to let go of grief and pain. The individual in need of respiratory blend struggles to breathe and literally feels suffocated by sadness. Boy, did that exactly describe how I felt yesterday. The lungs and air passages become constricted, preventing air and emotion from releasing. The root of this condition is feeling unloved, but the individual grieves the love that they never received. They often shut down due to fear, not knowing whether the love they need will be there. They distrust whether it's safe to open and take in life. A respiratory blend encourages individuals to release grief and sadness and to receive genuine love and healing. The respiratory blend also supports individuals' relationship with the spirit and deepens one connection to life. It invites individuals to let go or breathe out and receive or breathe in. And in this way, this blend teaches individuals to embrace life through breath. Respiratory blend imbues individuals with the encourage to fully open. So, that kind of gives me a little better explanation on why that was my go-to on my drive home last night, huh? Interesting. These oils continue to blow my mind. I mean, they are pretty amazing, and as painful and as emotional as this past weekend has been, I'm so glad that I had them to lean on and help me feel better. Earlier today, I took a bath and I used some of the powerhouse oils I mentioned. I used Melissa, frankincense, I used Aroma Touch, and blue tansy, and lavender. So my purpose of the bath was to help my hip and the back of my leg where it was sore from driving, along with my neck and shoulder tension, again from driving. But not only that, to help soothe my emotions and help me feel calm and collected, so I could be gathered together here today. I'm in an emotional state to do this video at 4 o'clock like I had planned. So anyway, I am still having a tough time and miss my dad, and I'm sure I always will. But at the other hand, I do feel like I'm in a better emotional state having these oils in my life than I would be if I didn't. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. But if you don't have your own account already, I recommend trying the Aroma Essentials collection or the Healthy Habits kit. Now, the Healthy Habits kit, I will stay on for another moment just to talk about these, because I did start doing the cleanse last week, and I'm taking the supplements for that. But I haven't talked much about Lifelong Vitality, and these supplements, the one product that doTERRA has a 30-day money-back guarantee on. If you buy the product, take it for 30 days, and you don't think that it makes a difference, send back the empty bottles, and doTERRA will refund your money. Okay? But let's talk about these for a minute, because they're such a powerhouse. The Alpha CRS Plus. These are the Cellular Vitality Complex. And for me, this kind of helps my brain, helps me focus clearly. And the Microplex VMZ, this is your vitamins and minerals. And the cool thing about these is they're made from whole food ingredients, and they're packed together in a way when you take the supplement, the nutrients are bioavailable to your system. I've taken vitamins in the past, and I stopped taking them because all I noticed was that my urine smelled different and funny and gross, like was peeing out all that crap that was in those other supplements. I don't have that problem with these supplements because my body is able to absorb all the nutrients. And the last part of the group is the XEO Mega. Now this also comes in a VEO Mega if you want the vegan formula. All right, but this is your essential oil omega complex, and it also has some essential oils in it that help soothe our tummy. So these things together are what help me have better skin, helps my digestive, helps me my emotions, my positive emotions. It helps reduce inflammation in my body. That gives me a positive inflammatory response. So there's so many different benefits from Lifelong Vitality, and you can get your money back if you're not happy. But those come in the Healthy Habits Starter Kit. So that's a kit I would recommend if you want to make over your whole health and well-being. If you really want to look to get healthy and be in your best health that you can be, strongly recommend you get started with the Healthy Habits Kit. If you're just looking to put some nice natural smells in your house and kick the chemical air fresheners to the curb, then the Aroma Essentials Collection is the starter kit that you're looking for. That would be best for you. If you're looking to make over your family's bathroom cabinet with natural solutions, then there's a big bottle kit and a small bottle kit. The small bottle kit is called the Healthy Start Kit, and the big bottle kit is called the Home Essentials Kit. So those are the starter kits that I would recommend that you look at to get started. You want to ask the person who invited you here to this group to help you get started. Okay, if that was me, then you can feel free to reach out to me, and I would love to help you get the best discounts and make sure that you get all the free stuff that is available to you this month. Okay, so until next week, happy oiling, and I hope everybody has a safe and healthy week.